Good morning, everyone. I request all the media personnel to please settle down. We are about to begin the show. I request everyone to please be seated or settle down. Once again, I request all the media personnel to kindly take their places. We're about to begin the show in a minute now. Thank you. Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for joining us today for Greaves Media Launch. Greaves has been moving India for decades now. And today we will showcase how Greaves is accelerating the transition to smart and sustainable mobility by developing the complete EV ecosystem in India. So it's no surprise that the theme for our expo today is Moving India. I now take this opportunity to welcome on stage Mr. Nagesh Basavanhali, Executive Vice Chairman, Greaves Cotton Limited, to start the presentation.
Check 1 2. Namaskar. Good morning. Can you hear me? Good morning. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming down. Over the next 10 minutes, we're going to showcase some of the products, where we are headed, and how we're democratizing sustainable mobility. Without any delay, let's talk about some of the dominant factors that are happening as we see oil prices are going up. We've had the Paris Agreement, we need to change. It doesn't take too long in November in Delhi to know why sustainable mobility is so important. Of course, EV and EV companies are on. What does this all mean? At Greaves, we saw this trend early. It was in 2016, and some of you remember, even in the 2018 AutoExpo, we talked about it. We repurposed the organization. We looked at how do we redefine the business and how do we work on a made in India ecosystem. We have committed capital of 1,500 crores, 1500. So we're putting our money where our mouth is. And let's start with some of the things that we've started first. For example, manufacturing investment. Manufacturing investments at Ranipet, where our mega site, 33 acres, 250,000 units per shift, or 500,000 over 2 shifts. That's running here and now. Let's roll the video, please. So a factory that's running at 70% women workforce, capable of producing up to 500,000 units. You also saw the experience center in the background. Where else have we put in the investments? The 1,500 crore capital that we talked about, right? It's going into center of excellence. It's going into areas like R&D, engineering done in India, styling done in India. We've also added retail stores. Our distribution pan-India is unmatched. Distribution which sells Ampere-specific products, but in the spirit of sustainable mobility and democratizing sustainable mobility, we also sell multiple EV brands. We've also put in some service enablers, which is financing and service organizations. At the end of the day, it's looking at the entire ecosystem is what we are looking for. But it all started with the design theme. Again, a center of excellence designed, styled in India. We drew the inspiration from the Arctic tern. For some of you who may not be aware, this is a bird that circumnavigates the globe twice. A bird that's known for its elegance, lightweight performance. Here we are. Let's roll the video, please. design, styling done right here in India. So in summary, what you're going to see today is how Greaves over the ecosystem of components engineering, R&D, manufacturing, retail, and post-purchase solutions, which include service and financing. We are playing in the end-to-end ecosystem, providing uninterrupted journey and delivering maximum uptime to our customers. With that, let me introduce Dr. Basu, who's going to take us through the powertrain products. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning and Happy New Year all. Greaves. What is that? So Greaves has been moving people and cargo, as you know, for decades together. And we have years and years of knowledge of vehicle and engineering duty cycle requirements. What does it take to be able to move people and cargo on Indian roads or Indian off-roads everywhere? And what we are doing now, you've seen the vehicle side, we are bringing in motors and controllers, which are the electric powertrain, the equivalent in the electric. And that, again, as Nagesh says, completes our portfolio in terms of the powertrain interest that we have. We've been in fuel agnostic powertrains in the IC side, and now we are extending it to the electrical powertrain to have the full spectrum for sustainable and democratizing electrification of mobility, especially last mile mobility. We have world-class partners with us because this is a sophisticated product and it will be inside, it won't be visible, but it's the interiors that will run the final product on the road. With this, we'll also play our part in strengthening the EV ecosystem and integrate the whole thing, because sitting underneath this is the integration software. So increasingly it will be a software-led control to optimize the powertrain that we have, which will in turn drive the vehicles. So we have a small unveiling right there in terms of the motor controller, which has its own unique features in terms of the way it's and the way it's optimized.
I request you all to please be in your place. You will get ample time later to click the pictures. I request you all to please be here.
Thank you all. I invite Sanjay now on the stage.
Thank you for being here on a chilly cold morning, and a Happy New Year to everybody. As Nagesh and Arup mentioned, we are deeply, deeply committed to our mission of democratizing sustainable mobility. And the moment we say democratization, it means we need to make our products affordable, we need to make it accessible, we need to launch our products across price points and across customer segments. And that's what we are going to be unveiling today. So without much ado, let me tell you this, all of us know, is one of the leading electric scooters in India already. This is Magnus. It's done over 100,000 proud customers today, has logged close to 1 billion kilometers already. It's absolutely one of the top scooters in India today. What we are doing today is taking Zeal, and we will be unveiling products together. That's the refresh that we'll be presenting into you. This has got a much better sporty look, as you see. It'll appeal to the youth and millennials. It's got 3 modes: eco-safe, it's got a city speed mode, it's got a reverse mode, and it is going to be up for grabs very, very soon. In this quarter itself, we'll be launching. But what you will feel in terms of the entire unveiling is this is going to be the next generation, really sporty, smart, high-speed scooter for discerning customers who want not just performance, but a balance of performance with comfort, elegance, and virtually a software on wheels, a tablet on wheels there. So this has got a 7-inch TFT cluster, very immersive experience. It's going to be the price launched very, very attractively. This is going to come in the course of this year. Of course, this has fast charging and all kinds of data connectivity benefits. May I have a film, please? Let me not take much of this, just to show you the inspiration for this scooter. The next scooter we have is a delight for the gig economy, the last mile delivery ecosystem in India. This is an application-based, modular, extremely rugged scooter. This has got a speed of 120 kilometers. It's got a range of 120 kilometers. It's got a payload up to 200 kilometers. It can be changed. You can remove the boxes at the back, put a seat, use it both for B2B and B2C purpose. So it's a multi-purpose gig economy, extremely rugged scooter that we'll be launching. Let me show you a video inspiration for this scooter. Must have already started noticing the Ampere new brand identity that is also getting unveiled today. We will be launching actually a lot of brand experience stores starting this quarter. The next product I would like to showcase is the three-wheeler side that you will find on the other side of the podium here. These are the three products that we are introducing today, unveiling today. The first is the electric passenger segment auto, the three-wheeler. This has got a best-in-class ergonomics, very strong, sturdy body design. It's got a top speed of 55 kilometers per hour. It's got a digital cluster. That's the future of passenger auto in India. So this is the passenger segment, and an equivalent of that pretty much is convertible into the cargo segment. That's the electric cargo with pretty much similar features, but of course, adapted to handle the last mile cargo mobility in India. This is the futuristic 21st century way to really deliver cargo from one place to another. Extremely futuristic design. As you can see, it's a best-in-class payload. Could handle up to 170 to 180 cubic feet kind of a payload at the back. Very well balanced, aerodynamically designed there. Again, inspired from Architect Turn that Nagesh talked about, which has been the design inspiration for the entire company that we are working towards. It's adaptable to applications. It will have all the digital cluster and connectivity that a cargo segment really needs. Let me show you the inspiration film for this. Sorry. And with this, now let me, ladies and gentlemen, present you the complete family scooter for every Indian. Getting announced today. In fact, the bookings are going to start almost immediately after this conference there. It's a scooter called Primus, and I'm delighted to present and introduce Primus to you. It's a scooter which actually gives a perfect balance between performance, so 0 to 40 within under 5 seconds, 75 kilometers speed there, comfort with a very wide body seating capacity, luggage capacity there, good leg space, extremely comfortable scooter. Very elegant, again, Architect Turn design thing, extremely safe, LFP battery, and it's got a smart BMS and all connected clusters there. So let me introduce Primus, and you would see the new brand identity also getting unveiled for Ampere along with that. Could I have the film, please?
ये गली वो गली हर गली इंडिया की शान है पॉल्यूशन बेकार है एम्पियर पे बैठ के खुल के तू सांस ले सब बोलो साथ में सब बोलो साथ में बिजली बिजली हर गली इलेक्ट्रिक अगली पिछली हर गली इलेक्ट्रिक लेफ्ट और राइट में हर गली इलेक्ट्रिक हाँ हर गली इलेक्ट्रिक, बिजली बिजली हर गली इलेक्ट्रिक। बाइक को फिर खड़े रहो लाइन में मैं पंप के, चार्ज होती बाइक अपनी झटके में घर पे, रास्ते पे चलते ये मुंबई है आमची, टेंशन नहीं लेते पेट्रोल के दाम की, पेट्रोल के दाम की।
ಹೋಗೋಣ ರೈಡ್ ನೋಡಿ ಸೌತ್ ವೈಡ್ ಸಿಲ್ಪೋಡಿನ ಮರದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಲೆ ಬಿಸಿ ಇಡಿಸಾಯ್, ರೆಡ್ ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ ಇದ್ರು ನಮ್ಮ ಗಾಡಿ ಗ್ರೀನ್, ಆಂಪಿಯರ್ ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಗಾಳಿ ಕ್ಲೀನ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಗಾಡಿ ಗ್ರೀನ್.
Criss cross gullies at Chennai and the one of noise free from Tambaram to Raya, put on making the country. Chennai your days and with the metros on the street. Go green, take up your electric.
Egoli, origoli, shop, goli, hack. Goli, change our days, progress for the max. So we take charge for ampere, we go green, sing goodbye patrol, cause we emission free. Balagans to Park Street, hard gully, electric, go.
बिजली बिजली हर गली इलेक्ट्रिक, अगली पिछली हर गली इलेक्ट्रिक, लेफ्ट और राइट में हर गली इलेक्ट्रिक, हाँ हर गली इलेक्ट्रिक, बिजली बिजली हर गली इलेक्ट्रिक।
वेस्ट से ईस्ट या साउथ से नॉर्थ तो गली हडसन की लेन, यहाँ चांदनी चौक चले एम्बिशन फ्री तो है एम्बिशन भी, रहे पोल्यूशन फ्री और रखे टैशन भी, चेक हर गली इलेक्ट्रिक, लेट्स गो।
बिजली बिजली हर गली इलेक्ट्रिक, अगली पिछली हर गली इलेक्ट्रिक, लेफ्ट और राइट में हर गली इलेक्ट्रिक, हाँ हर गली इलेक्ट्रिक, बिजली बिजली हर गली इलेक्ट्रिक। समझा का छोटे एम्पियर समझदार है।
Introducing Ampere Primus, made in India to make Har Gully electric.
So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That is all presenting the entire portfolio of 3 new scooters and 3 new autos to you.
Well, thank you very much, sir. Now I would like to invite Dr. Arup Basu and Mr. Nagesh Basandali to kindly join Mr. Sanjay Behel on the stage for the unveil. I also request Greaves team to join for the unveiling.
Can you give me a cue?
Ladies and gentlemen, finally the time is here. Can we have the unveiling, please? Thank you very much, gentlemen, for doing the honors. Thank you for unveiling Greaves' new launches. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, all our media friends, for joining us today and in creating the future of electric mobility with Greaves. Thank you all. Have a good day.